Ike Frazier Industries presents another vinyl show with Ike Frazier. The I Am Brian Wilson AUTOPEN controversy. Warning. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Ike Frazier, and today we're not talking about records for a minute, but we're going to talk about a book for a minute. And that book is Brian Wilson's I Am Brian Wilson. Now that Brian Wilson has passed away, of course the market is flooded with his autographed stuff. I personally met him a number of times, and as we'll see in the video that follows, his autograph has changed through the years. But one thing that has not changed is the fact that if you buy the book I Am Brian Wilson and it has that sticker that says signed copy, that is an AUTOPEN signature, and there are two versions of the AUTOPEN signature. They're not real, it's just a shame. So if you want to buy that book, make sure you get it from somebody that got it at a book signing. This autograph came directly from the record label, where they signed 300 copies. This, I met Brian, and he signed that 100% right in front of me. And as you can see, that autograph is different from that autograph, which is different than the Smile autograph and different than the Litho autograph. And all of these autographs happened over a 5 to 10 year period. Those AUTOPENs, they all have even pressure. They have no flare at the end of the Brian, and you're getting cheated. Today, somebody offered me one for $100. I don't want that book particularly because most Brian Wilson biographies or autobiographies, they have more myth than they do truth to them, unfortunately. But if you want that book signed, make sure you get it from somebody that got it at a book signing, not with the signed copy sticker. They claim some of those are real, but they're all AUTOPENed, and you can tell sometimes too by the location on the page. But most of the time, you'll see that AUTOPEN signature, and I've given you a lot of good examples because they have at least two versions of the AUTOPEN. And you want to make sure you get a real autograph. If you're an autograph hunter and you didn't get to meet Brian Wilson, you know, it was a real hard thing to do a number of times. I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to do it. God bless him. But that book is not signed. It's an AUTOPEN. So don't buy a book for $100 on eBay that's an AUTOPEN. Make sure you get your autographs from somebody reputable, who's been there, who's passes, pictures. Show me some proof that you met the Beach Boys. Don't just show me some record that's autographed. You know, the thing about it is as Brian's mental health went downhill, his autograph did, to the point to where some of his autographs that are legitimate Brian Wilson autographs are like two squiggles. You know, and those have been verified by all the companies as being real. Now, every time I met him, I was fortunate enough that he didn't sign like that. But those books, they're AUTOPEN. Thank you guys for coming and spending a little time with me. I hate to be having a downer subject like that, but it's because we love Brian Wilson and we love you guys more too. And we don't want you to get a $125 book that's just an AUTOPEN. Get you a real nice record that's really autographed. This is your old pal Ike Frazier. We had a lot of new subscribers this week. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Anything you'd like to hear about, leave in the comments. We got something special coming up for you here on the weekend, I think. And we'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the upcoming video. I Am Brian Wilson, the autobiography by Brian Wilson. Many copies came signed, and everyone was excited to get a copy of this book signed by Brian Wilson. But then the AUTOPEN arrived. The Sinuscript AUTOPEN, a wonderful invention that created this autograph, AUTOPEN version number 1. This is AUTOPEN number 2. And here is a full page with AUTOPEN number 2 on it. And now we will see real Brian Wilson autographs. This one is from 2005 right here and was signed at the autograph table by Brian Wilson. This one personally signed in front of me at the autograph table by Brian Wilson in Washington, D.C., 2008. Same evening, he signed my Heroes and Villains picture sleeve from 1967. That's an original right there. Now, this is the 200 litho that came out with the Smile 2 CD set, and you'll notice the 3 different autographs, and these are all signed by Brian because he sat down and signed all 200 of those lithos in a row. Then the Smile light-up box, 270 of those. He sat down, and there's a video of him signing them as his autograph changes as his hand gets tired. Here is one signed in 2020 at the autograph table from my personal collection. This is direct from the record label, Brian Wilson and Van Dyke Park, signed Orange Crate Art. There are only 300 copies of these. Do not buy that book. It's not really signed. Of course, unless it was signed at a book signing table.